A lot of folks are starting their next algebra class in a couple of weeks here. Here are 5 strategies for acing your next algebra class. So the first one is the most important one. This is the one that you've heard before, probably. And this is the one that holds most people back. Go to class. That is the best thing you can do to ace your next algebra class. Even when you don't know what's going on, go to class, ask questions. If you have to, just sit there and take it all in. Chances are somebody's going to ask a question that you want to know the answer to. And if you're not there, you won't be able to hear the answer. Second strategy to acing your algebra class, do a little bit each day. This is especially important when you're working through something like a math class. If you don't practice every day, you will get rusty on this stuff. It's one of those you use it or you lose it types of things when it comes to algebra. Now, I'm not saying you can't take a break on the weekend or anything, but try as best you can to just work it into your schedule, build it into your routine, even if it's just 5 minutes a day. Maybe you take part of your lunch hour and you just do a little bit of algebra, a couple of problems. It'll make a big difference in the end, even if it doesn't feel like it right away. Next strategy for acing your algebra class, ask questions. I have not seen anyone get through an algebra class without asking questions. There are always things that could be explained better, that could be done better. And a lot of times, all you need to do is ask the question, and you're going to get a good answer to help you to the next level. Fourth strategy for acing your algebra class, use all avenues of help. And what we mean by that is you are likely to have a tutoring center. Go there. If you get stuck on a math problem, don't sit there and sweat it out. Go to the tutoring center. Instead of spending 20 minutes racking your brains, what's going on, go to the tutoring center. They should be able to help sort you out in 5 minutes or less for an algebra problem. And it's going to make your life a lot easier rather than just sitting there. Now, it's good to struggle a little bit, but if you're on a problem longer than 5 minutes, go get help. If you have a teaching assistant or a teacher, go ask them for help. And of course, you can get all sorts of help on YouTube, wherever. So use those tools to the best of your ability. Those are there for a reason. Algebra classes aren't easy, and they're not meant to be easy. That is why all sorts of help are out there. All right, last strategy for acing your algebra class, practice, practice, practice. Math is kind of like learning how to play the piano. You can watch as many videos of somebody playing the piano as you want, but you're never going to really get it unless if you sit down and play yourself. And the same is true for an algebra class. You want to be there and you want to practice so that you can do this yourself instead of just watching somebody else do it. So take the time to practice. Now, that may be that you watch a video, but you may pause it in just the right spot and see how you do on doing the problem, and then replay the video when you're ready to see the end and if you feel like you're ready to move on or you're stuck. These are the 5 best things you can do to ace your next algebra class. I wish you all the luck in the world. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos.